lining up. Yeah, and they're off. Right out to the lead is the favorite, the lone filly in a race, Dance Heart. The lady shows the way out there, 3.5 lengths. Then it's the green-hooded Timmy Flynn second, a length on the outside. Third belongs to Strong Prospect. Then it's another half a length back in on the inside as He's Got a Rhythm. On the far outside, also a piece of the action is Be a Great Lady. Then we back up a length and have on the inside of Bosun's Whistle. Shadowed on the outside by Great Embrace, who's got another 5 lengths, and bearing out is Hotel No-Tell. Then it's another 4 lengths back on the outside to Over a Barrel. Also in there is Elberton Fling. They go on the turn, on the inside. Holding to a narrow lead is Dance Heart. Hurley got a handful of that one, takes him into the stretch, bears out, but the course is all hers, leads it out there at 2 lanes. On the inside, Timmy Flynn is the major danger. Trying to come through on the inside as He's Got Rhythm. They got a 1/4 mile to go, and Dance Heart's reaching down for more on his left end, 3.5 in a wake. Bearing to the outside for a clear run as He's Got a Rhythm, but Dance Heart and Hurley looks around and he's leaving them in her wake. She's got 5 to the good. He's Got Rhythm is second, then it's another 4 lengths of Timmy Flynn coming down to the line. It's it, and that's that. Dance Heart's gonna walk home with plenty to burn. It's all Dance Heart to kick off the Daily Double. He's Got Rhythm second, and holding for third was Timmy Flynn. Who's greatest? He's gone. He gets a picture. Number 1. 1/4 mile to go, and Dance Heart's reaching down for more on his left end, 3.5 in a wake. Bearing to the outside for a clear run as He's Got a Rhythm. But Dance Heart Hurley looks around and he's leaving them in her wake. She got 5 to the good. He's Got a Rhythm is second, then it's another 4 lengths of Timmy Flynn coming down to the line. It's it, and that's that. Dance Heart's gonna walk home with plenty to burn. It's all Dance Heart to kick off the Daily Double. He's Got Rhythm second, and holding for third was Timmy Flynn. Posing for the picture, the grassy winners area, number 1, Prestonwood Farms, Dance Heart, trained by the Total Package, Michael Dickinson. An easy one for Ronan Hurley.
Really good. The start was a little dodgy. Yeah, well, nobody was going to catch me. Right away. Okay.
Yeah, look, twins.
Flag is up. Flag is down, which means, and they're off. Florida Flanders has the lead. Long way to go on the inside. Plexograph is the runner-up. Then we stretch out another 5 lengths. Closer to the inside is Greg Morris. Then on the outside of that one, in an easy gallop, is the gray Rock Eagle. Another 3.5 to Menace. Up on the inside is Gibson Island. Outside of that one is Alphamatic. Then it's another 2.5 to Oslick. And the 88 Colonial Cup and Breeders' Cup winner, Jimmy Lorenzo. Oh, they make the bend on the Fairhill turn. The leader, Lord of Flanders, making it obvious, trying to go for the double sweep with Hurley and Dickinson, leading it out there at a half a dozen lanes. Pursuit is led by Flexograph, who's got about 7 lanes to Greg, sitting in third. It's another 5 back to Rock Eagle. They're well spread out. Another 6 back and beginning to progress is Menace. Staying alongside of that one is a hard-ridden Alphamatic. Another 5 on the inside, Gibson Island. Then it's another 4 back to Oslick, and Jimmy Lorenzo is some 25 lengths from the lead, which Lord of Flanders owns as they go on to the turn. As they complete the long run up the back stretch, Lord of Flanders leads it at 10, and nobody's gotten close yet. On the inside, Flexograph remains second. Remaining in third is Greg, now beginning to orchestrate a run. Then it's about 10 lengths back on the outside to Oslick. And moving on around the turn, and the Lord reigns supreme, has it at 7. On the inside, Flexograph. On the outside, it's Greg is beginning to pick it up. Air into the home stretch, and Lord of Flanders trying to rise to the occasion. The lead is 3.5 lengths. Under the whip and making headway is Greg. Closer to the inside, fading in third is Flexograph. As they come on through the stretch, Lord of Flanders backs to the wall, but is still standing his ground. The lead is 2.5 lanes. On the inside, fully extended, and trying to make inroads is Greg, but Lord of Flanders is reaching down for more. It's Lord of Flanders. He's striding clear to Dickinson. Hurley double. Leads it by 10. Second, Greg coming to the wire. In hand, in command, and in front. Give it to the Lord. Second best is Greg, and third, Oslick. Hey, Mike. Right? Give it to the Lord. On through the stretch, Lord of Flanders back to the wall, but is still standing his ground. It is 2.5 lanes. On the inside, fully extended, and trying to make inroads with Greg. And Lord of Flanders is reaching down for more. It's Lord of Flanders. He's striding clear to Dickinson. Hurley double. Leads it by 10. Second, Greg coming to the wire. In hand, in command, and in front. Give it to the Lord. Second best is Greg, and third, Oslick. Apologies today, but this is the world of simulcasting to give you the best steeplechase racing around today. We simulcast from Monmouth Park. Okay. Okay. Of course, the viewing of the Monmouth races will be on all the closed circuit TVs around the track, the entry stands, aside the Mutual Bay, anywhere where you see a TV monitor, keep your eyes plastered there. That's where you'll see all the racing from Monmouth Park. And the numbers are up. Impressively, the winner at 9, Lord of Flanders. Second, 3, Greg. Third, 2, Oslick. 9, 3, 2, 2:15 flat the time.
You have a picture here, Michael. Come here, baby. Okay. Michael, you want to up?
I'm sorry.
Where do you want to? Michael, we have you next.
Where'd Stevie go?
Have you next, Ronan. Where's Mrs. Entenmann? Mrs. O'Malley. You better be in here.
It's quite exciting, isn't it? There we go.
All right.
I do too. It's always exciting.
No, I get the donuts too.
Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you. We like Philly very much.
Your convenience, George.
Flag is up. And they're off. Getting the first call is Top Fold, closest to the inside. Right outside of that one is Double Triple. Going under snuggle to run full. Then it's a half length back. And saving all the ground is the leg kicking, long striding floor right. Then on the inside of that one his partner Calamantan, then the partnership of Spring Ops and Annie's Prima, as they make the first bend up the Fairhill backstretch. On top of the field, it's Top Full, leading it out there at a length and a quarter, as they head to the initial fence. Everybody's up. Bobbling just a bit was Clear Thinking, the 2X. They continue up the backstretch, and it's Top Full. We'll take them over the second fence. Everybody stumbling and unseating the rider. It was Calamantan. Calamantan unseated the rider. So they go over the next fence. A spread out field, and assuming command closest to the inside is Run Fool. And just about falling out of contention was Clear Thinking again, who has trouble fencing today. They go on around the bend, and the road to the winner's circle comes through Run Fool, leading it out there at a length and a quarter, getting a little breathing room. Top Fall leads the pursuit second. Then drawing closer is Whirl Right. Also a menacing factor at this point comes Double Triple. So they come out of the next fence. And going to take it first is Run Fool. There's a torchbearer of a half length. Bit of forward factor throughout his Top Fall on the outside second. Then we have a break of 3.5 lengths to Whirl Right, another 2.5. Racing in fourth position is Double Triple. Inside of that one is half the entry in Spring Ops, who's got another 5 lengths back to Annie's Prima. Close to the inside is Floor Right, who's just to be heard from, but it's an easy gallop. And then it's Eastern Apple at the end. We got less than 1 lap to go as the pressure intensifies. The leader is Run Fool. Leads it out there at a length and a half. Top Full leads the pursuit second. Then it's 3.5 lengths back. A contentious third is Whirl Right. As they make the bend and hit up the back stretch the final time. The leader of the pack, Run Fool, has now separated himself 3.5 over the contender in Top Fold. Then it's another 2 lengths back to Whirl Right, still in a striking position. Then we got about another 15 lengths back in fourth to Double Triple. Now beginning to herd from, here comes Fluorite. Was 8th, was 7th, was 6th, was 5th, now 4th. As they go on to the next fence. They still trying to chase down Run Fool. Leads it out there at 2.5 lengths. Top Fold is the major danger from here.
Inside, David. I got it.
There's horse on your inside.
The leader of the pack, Run Fool. Orchestrating the lead at a half a length, has to deal with a challenge on the outside. Here comes Whirl Right, drawn alongside. They're coming to the next fence. Leaving the course there was Top Fold. Top Fold has left the course. They come over to the next fence with 2 of them to go. On the outside, resting command is Whirl Right, has it out there at 2.5 lengths. Run Fool is back to second. Floor Right has made steady progress, had a check and whirls to the middle of the track. They're coming on through with 1 fence to go, and it's Whirl Right. That's the one they got to catch. The lead is 3 lengths. Here comes Floor Right along the inside. One final move. It's Whirl Right. Floor Right on the inside. Whirl Right and Floor Right. It's Right, the couple of rights, and come to the wire. Whirl Right hanging on. Floor Right is second, and a long way back in third was Run Fool. And the numbers are posted. Squeezing it out. An unlikely hero. The longest shot on the board, the 8, Whirl Right. Came from another time zone to finish second, narrowly beaten second, 1 Fluorite. Third, 7 Run Fool.
While we are awaiting the results of the objections, please note, 7 minutes to pose to the 5th race.
JW, congratulations.
Thank you. 7 minutes to pose to the 5th race. You can race her now. The windows are open. Here are the
Starter looks him in the eye and says goodbye, and they're off. Getting off to a rough beginning with 7 Yatkin. So taking the initiative will be 7 turns. Going into turn 1, leading it a length and a half. Commanding Dance is second. Then on the inside, in tight, is Executive Stretch. Right outside is the big roan, Royal Scott Gray. Then we got another one, According T. Griggs. And lastly, the caboose is Yatkin. They make the bend and head up the Pharaoh backstretch for the first time as they go on to the first fence. To encounter it first, there'll be 7 turns, up and good. Takes it nicely, bobbling was the second runner. Commanding Dance falls 5 lengths behind him, 7 turns. Then we got a 2.5 length break to Executive Stretch, who's got a 1/2 inch on the outside of Royal Scott Gray. Then it's another 2.5 to Yatkin, who's caught up with the field. And inside, the stiffest order is in front of According T. Griggs. Long way to go. They continue up the back stretch and go over the next fence. And gliding over it was 7 turns. T. Griggs and Yatkin remains at the end. So they go on around the turn 2, and it's still 7 turns, leading it 3.5 lengths. Commanding Dance keeping a watchful eye in second. As they encounter the next fence, they're handling it well. 7 turns, acts like it's not even there, just comes over gracefully, leads it 2.5. Very close along the inside. It's Commanding Dance, has been there the whole way. Then it's a 5-lane separation to Executive Stretch. Royal Scott Gray, Yatkin. And finally, the prohibitive choice, gonna need a kick from the public pick, According T. Griggs. As they come over to the fence and down the stretch they come. First, one more time to go, don't panic. Leading the way, 7 turns, leading it 2.5 lengths. Commanding Dance is second. Then it's about another 8 lengths back to Royal Scott Gray. 3 wide is According T. Griggs, who's starting to roll. Executive Stretch at the end and losing contact with the field, was used hard to get in contact, is Yatkin. So they go on at turn 3. As I'm starting to get dizzy, it's 7 turns, leading it 2.5 lengths. Commanding Dance remains in second. Then it's another 5 back to Royal Scott Gray. Everybody's beginning to pick it up. Then it's a highly restrained According T. Griggs. And here comes the kick from the public pick. Then it's another 5 to Executive Stretch, and out of it is Yatkin. Up the back stretch, the final time, and the fans are on their feet. And 7 turns, leads it 2.5 lengths. On the inside, Commanding Dance remains second, been there the whole way. Another 6 to Royal Scott Gray. Now moving into third, here comes a dangerous According T. Griggs. Out of contention's Executive Stretch, Yatkin is also out of it. They got 4 fences to go. Way back. Royal Scott Gray on around the turn, not letting up yet. It's 7 turns. It's a strong 7 turns. Leads at 4 lengths. Commanding Dance has been trying to chase him the whole way, but hasn't made up an inch of ground. Then According T. Griggs is on the outside and is kicking up big time. They got 2 fences remaining and holding on is 7 turns, leading it 2.5. Commanding Dance is second. Still third, Royal Scott Gray, and then According T. Griggs. They got 2 fences from Pay Dirt and 7 turns to let it every step of the way, and it's no it up in sight. Duncan looks over his shoulder and he likes what he sees. He's 10 clear of the field. Second commanding Nance over the final fence, and 7 turns leads it. If it was a fight, they'd stop it. Taking it coast to coast. Hell, 7 turns. Wire to wire. Gonna be close for a second, and it's Royal Scott Gray getting second according to Griggs third.
Turn to the left every step of the way, and he's stolen up in sight. Duncan looks over his shoulder, he likes what he sees. He's took clear of the field. Second commanding man over the final fence, and 7 turns leads it. If it was a fight, they'd stop it. Taking it coast to coast. And 7 turns. Wire to wire. Gonna be close for a second, and it is Royal Scott Gray getting second according to Griggs third.
In a time of 4:04 and 2/5. What time is it? What time you got on your watch? 55, so we got a 3:05, we got 10 minutes to post. Okay, we got about 10 minutes to post for race number 7. About 10 minutes to post, mutual windows are open.
Second is the last. Thank you very much. Sure I did. Great. I tell you what, you can take it home for me if you want.
They're at the starting point. Beautiful. Flag is up, flag is down, and they're off. Not wasting any time, directly to the front is Corporate King, 2.5 length jump over Sunworthy. Then it's a length and a half back to Temple Martin, another 1.5. Advancing on the outside comes Twilight Till Dawn. Chumpman is also there. Then we space out another 7 lengths on the inside. It's Jaraback. Outside of that one, Toward of Validar. Then it's a length and a half and progressing. Wide though is the favorite. Oh, what a sham. Then it's another 2.5 lengths back to Coal Blast. Then it's another length and a half back. Racing in 10th position is Dutyful. Marriage Brokers also in the back as well. So they go on around the turn. Trying to take it coast to coast is Corporate King, leading it out there 4 lengths. Sunworthy has the best shot from here in second. Then it's another 4 lengths back on the inside. Racing in 3rd position is Jaraback. They come on around the turn into the home stretch. The leader of the pack remains Corporate King. The lead is 2.5 lengths. It's starting to slip away. Dead aim on the outside. Sunworthy is eating into the lead. It's 2.5 lengths. But a look over the shoulder from Hillary Thompson has to look 2.5 back. Under the whip is Sunworthy. Then it's another 2.5 lengths back. Jaraback. Then on the inside in 4th is Chumpman. Inside the final 100. Corporate King is looking good. On the outside, Sunworthy got one final move. It's Corporate King. Yes! Corporate King will score a length and a half. Sunworthy second and Jaraback third. No, he said he wasn't going to win.
Back under the whip is Sunworthy. Then it's another 2.5 lengths back. Jaraback. Then on the inside in 4th is Chumpman. Inside the final 100. Corporate King is looking good. On the outside, Sunworthy got one final move. It's Corporate King. Corporate King will score a length and a half. Sunworthy second and Jaraback third. Over from the barn into the paddock.
Hello?
Paddock right now. I'm only missing 2 horses.
Missing the 5.
Posing for the picture, Beverly Steinman's Corporate King, a trainee of Paul Fout, guided to victory by Hillary Thompson.
Good.
Did you get up? You got to go on and win that next race. That's a big thing.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, win it.
Flag is up. Flag is down and they're off. It's a good break. Out for the lead, Bright Horizon has a piece of the action. The Bright Horizon now concedes the lead as they come by the stands the first time. They'll have 1 lap to go. On the lead is Best Q, leading it out there at 4 lengths. Long shot leader, 1 lap to go, has it now 3.5. Sir Casanova's coming up on the outside of that one is Ragasian. Another 2.5 to Bright Horizon. On the outside of that one, racing in a 5th position is Work That Way. Then it's another 1.5 to New York Rainbow's the Emerald Isle Bred. It's another 2.5 lengths back. On the inside to D'Alessio. Then up from between rivals comes Papa Wheeler. Bronze Angle is amongst that pack. Then it's another 1.5 lengths. In tight quarters is Victorian Hill. And the stiffest order is in front of Abacus. They continue up the back stretch. The leader of the pack is Best Q. Calling the shots, has it at 4 lanes. Closest pursuer at this point, and has been chasing the whole way, is Ragasi Ann. Then it's another length, and moving up along the inside is Bright Horizon. Making steady progress on the outside and taking 4th is New York Rainbow. They move into the turn. They haven't gotten close to Best Q yet. Takes them into the turn with 3 lanes to the good. In second, with a watchful eye, is Work That Way. Then it's another 2.5 lanes back on the inside. Looking for a seam is Bright Horizon. They're into the home stretch, and they have to chase down Best Q. Still 3 to the good. Up along the inside with a clear run. Here comes Bright Horizon, and Best Q is now giving up the fight. They're coming on through the stretch, way on the outside. Now taking the lead out there at a 1/2 length is New York Rainbow. Up along the inside and fighting it out is Bright Horizon. They come on through the stretch. New York Rainbow on the outside is besting it 1.5 lengths. On the inside is Bright Horizon. New York Rainbow, Bright Horizon. A fight to the finish. New York Rainbow and Bright Horizon at the line. New York Rainbow. Second, Bright Horizon, and third, very tight. It probably could have been Abacus.
Now taking the lead out there at 1/2 length is New York Rainbow. All along the inside of it, shining it out is Bright Horizon. They come on through the stretch. New York Rainbow on the outside is testing it 1.5 lengths. On the inside is Bright Horizon. New York Rainbow, Bright Horizon. And fight to the finish. New York Rainbow and Bright Horizon.
Making it hard on me.
Did this horse come back yet? That him? Oh. In victory lane, the Timber Bay Farms, New York Rainbow, the Emerald Isle Bred, trained by Jonathan Shepard, winning him here at Monmouth today, aboard Emily Debenham. Can wager now. Time is running out for the 10th race, the simulcast from Monmouth.
3712, 3712 try, 806.10, exactly $3726 even.
How's that? Good?
Again, you have a couple minutes to wager. Move in right now. The race against time. Delivery and handicap, no changes. Fourth and final promotion board are 10